everyone. In today's session, I will be explaining trick for ozonolysis. Ozonolysis is the addition of ozone on the double bond, which gives a ozonoid structure. Further, ozonoids on reductive hydrolysis with water in presence of a reducing agent gives aldehyde and ketone. The main purpose of ozonolysis is it is used to determine the position of a carbon-carbon double bond in unsaturated compounds. So let us take one example. Ozonolysis of ethene. The simple trick is we have a 3 oxygen. So simply you need to add all the 3 oxygen across the double bond. So each carbon will take up 1 oxygen. The bond will be broken, one bond will be broken, and then the third oxygen will be shared by both the carbon. So the second bond will also be broken. Okay, so I will get the structure CH2 bond oxygen, CH2 bond oxygen, and then the third oxygen will be shared by both the carbon. So this is the structure for ozonoid. Further, there will be cleavage of this ozonoid in the presence of reducing agent like zinc. So this will be the cleavage. And finally, we will be getting the product like CH2O plus CH2O, and then this oxygen will be taken up by zinc. The role of zinc is to prevent further oxidation of the compound, and the reaction stops. Okay, it does not proceed. So I can simply write down the CH2O as HCHO plus HCHO, which is nothing but formaldehyde. Clear? Let us take one more example of similar type. Now in ozonolysis of propene, the same concept you are going to apply. Wherever you find the double bond, across this double bond, I will be adding oxygen. Okay, each carbon will take up oxygen, and then the third oxygen will be shared by both the carbon, and then the bonds will be broken. So I will get CH3 CH bond oxygen, CH2 bond oxygen, and there will be a bond between these two oxygen, and then the third oxygen will be shared by both the carbon. So further there will be again cleavage. So the cleavage will be in this form. So the product will be CH3 CHO plus CH2O is nothing but I can simply write it down as HCHO, and then zinc will take up this oxygen. So the product I have got is acetaldehyde and formaldehyde. Let us proceed with the next example. Now in the next example, we have taken 2-methyl but 2-ene. So out of these 3 oxygen, 2 oxygen will go across these 2 carbon. The third one will be shared. The bond will be broken. So I will get CH3, CHO, CO, CH3. Then on top I get CH3. This will be bonded. The third oxygen will be shared by both the carbon. Further again there will be a cleavage. So the cleavage will be in this form. Okay. And then I will be getting the final product as CH3 CHO plus this will be the second product is CH3 C double bond O CH3. So one product is acetaldehyde, the second one is ketone, that is acetone we have prepared. So remember the trick, children. If hydrogen is present on carbon, then the product you will be getting is aldehyde. If there is no hydrogen present on the carbon, then the product will be ketone. Okay, so this is how you are going to carry out the reaction. So let us practice few more questions. So take out your notebook and then write down all the 4 questions. You can pause the video, try to solve all the reactions. So for the first question, we will follow the same trick. Now this is O3. So simply you are going to add this oxygen across the double bond, 2 oxygen over here. The third will be bonded to both the carbon. So the product will be, this O is nothing but CHO This is CHO, and then the oxygen, the common oxygen will be taken up by zinc. Okay, so this is the final product. Similar way, you can solve the second example. For the second example, the addition will be oxygen will go to this carbon, the second oxygen will go to this carbon, and the third one will be shared by both the carbon. So the final product we get is remember children, this will be a ketonic group because there is no hydrogen present on the carbon. Okay, and then the second carbon will be containing CHO group since one hydrogen is present. So as I explained, if no hydrogen is present, you will be getting ketone. If hydrogen is present on the carbon containing double bond, you will be getting aldehyde. Same trick we will carry out for the third one. Now in the third one, you can see there is two double bond. That means this is the example of diene. Okay, so how we are going to carry out the reaction? So this is oxygen. So over here, two oxygen, the third one will be shared. The same thing you are going to carry out on the other side. Oxygen, oxygen, the third oxygen will be shared. Okay, so the product I will be getting is CH. So there will be a cleavage over here. So CH2O plus, again there will be a cleavage over here. This thing will be CH2O, CH2O, CH2O. Now for the middle one, we are going to write down it as C, CH3, double bond O, and then this thing will be CHO. Okay, so this is how you will be getting the product. Now the last question will be your homework. Try to solve it on your own and write down the answer in the comment box. In the today's session, we have studied about tricks to carry out the ozonolysis. In the next video, I will be explaining the reverse reaction of oxidation. So do not forget to watch my next video on ozonolysis. Okay. So if you like my video, keep watching. Do not forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.